Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview, March 24th, 2016, on a Thursday as we come pretty close to the end of our trading week as we have a major holiday on Friday. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, great to be with you, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Bright blue sunny skies, white sandy beaches early in the morning, and it is hot already. Cooking in Thailand. We have had some really hot weather this week. Unbelievable. Hate to see what it's going to be like in July, but that's okay. The pool's downstairs. All right, traders, let's get started. Let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator for the Market Opening Preview Series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006, and in 2009, I retired from a wonderful 27-year career as a firefighter paramedic out of the great state of Florida. Traders, 9 days later, I came to Thailand in 2008 and came for 3 months. Well, traders, I'm in my 8th year and I'm still here in Thailand having a great time. Love trading Forex in the Asia time zone. And of course, Asia is just awesome. Thailand, the people, the food, it's all very, very nice. All right, so how do I trade? Well, I listen to fundamentals and want to know what's going on around the world. I think that's very important as a trader that you know what's going on and protect your positions if you know data is coming out or somebody's getting in front of a microphone by surprise. So fundamentals are definitely a big part of my trading. However, I am a technician and I much rather be looking at charts, doing analysis on price action, price structure, and price failure. And then, of course, I always like looking at candlestick pattern, support, resistance. And I do use two indicators. I do use, on my Forex, I use harmonics on my live charts, and on options, I use Ichimoku indicator. However, on our charts today, we are going to see the 3 moving averages that I use and pivot points. So we're going to see the 200 exponential moving average, the 55 moving average, and then the 10 moving average. So that's a little bit about how I trade. And let's get to the charts. But before we do that, let's get the legal stuff out of the way and let's keep the lawyers happy. All right, this is our risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, most importantly, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's head on over to news and commentary. Let's take a look at the economic calendar today. It's going to be very slow pickings, actually, as we do have some ECB economic bulletin, but that's all medium impact. Core retail sales out of the pound, medium impact. We do have retail sales, which is high impact, 90 minutes after the European session opens, so keep an eye on that. And in the U.S., we have core durable goods. So we have a little bit that we can work on today, but like I said, it's 2 high impact news events out of 3 trading sessions is not a lot. There is a lot of medium impact news events, so please keep that in mind as you go through your trading day. Let's take a look at how the markets closed. It doesn't look very good in the U.S. The Dow 30 closed negative 0.45%. The S&P 500 closed negative 0.64%. The NASDAQ closed negative 1.10%. And the small cap 2000 closed negative 1.73%. All right, let's take a look at what's going on over in the Eurozone. They look like they're pretty mixed here. The DAX closed positive 0.33%. The FTSE 100 closed 0.10%. However, the CAC 40 in Paris closed negative 0.18%. And the Eurostoxx 50 also closed negative 0.25%. Traders, let's take a look at what's going on in Asia. The Nikkei 225, which is currently trading, is negative 0.56%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is also negative 1.20%. The China 850 has not opened yet. They closed positive 0.09% yesterday. And the Hang Seng at Hong Kong is not opened yet. They're due to open in about 15 minutes. And they closed yesterday negative 0.25%. With the Kospi, however, is trading, and it is negative 0.43%. So pretty mixed in Asia today, as we can see. All right, let's talk about what we're going to do about our commentary today. Well, I think I think trading slim pickings, my friends. We have a major U.S. holiday. It's Easter weekend in the United States, and I think we're going to see trading really come down to a very slow pace. Yesterday was pretty boring, to be honest with you. Not a lot of price action. So be careful in your trading today. If you enter trades, try to make sure you break even by the end of the day. You surely don't want to hold your trade over this long weekend because anything can happen. So, I'd be real selective and make sure, like I said, you can get break even. And I would not hold trades over this long weekend. But there is trading in the rest of the world. I mean, the U.S. Isn't trading, but however, it's a major part of economics. And when the New York session is not trading, it's just not a good idea to live trade in the markets. So we're going to want to be using a demo account. We have some changes coming in the future, hopefully in 7 days or so. The market opening preview series is going to have a new format, and I'm excited to bring that to you. And as we get closer to that point, FXCO and myself are working out all the details and getting everything ready. So we will get that information to you as soon as possible. All right, let's get to the charts. This is the euro dollar. Again, very bearish, very bearish. Did move down a little bit yesterday. Didn't actually hit our target at all yesterday. It was pretty far off, but it did get below our entry and give us our entry, but then turned around and went back to the upside. So here we are, and I'm looking for an aggressive pullback up to that 200 exponential moving average and also the R1 pivot at 1.1213, and then we'll take this all the way down to 1.1168. So, there is some news out of the Eurozone today, so there's a possibility we can get this trade to work. We just need this pullback. We want to see this pullback. And the Euro's been on a downslope for a little bit now, so we're about ready for a pullback up there to the 1123 area. 1213 area. I would like to see that pullback. Okay, let's take a look at the pound. Great British Pound again. It looks like the euro just falling off the cliff here. I would expect this to do a correction at some point, and I'm looking for it to correct at this R1 pivot again at 1.4185. I'd love to get in there. I will take it at support at 1.4094. We can't do anything here, folks. We just don't have enough room to get to or take profit at 1494 and be break even. So we're going to have to wait for this to pull back. It might only pull back to that 55 moving average. We'll have to see, but I hope it goes right through it and gives us our R1 entry at 1.4185. All right, let's take a look at the Aussie. The Aussie, it's doing some weird stuff, my friends. It is really dumped yesterday. This was probably the trade of the day to the downside. And we're just going to have to play with this and see what happens. I took this slide, and then I had to retake it. And as you can see, price is now below our support level. So I was looking for an aggressive pullback up to the daily pivot point. And now, wow, that just doesn't look like it's going to happen. I wanted to get in this at 0.7563. So we're going to have to wait, because what's going to end up happening is we're probably going to just get a retest of this 0.7527. And we'll get a retest to the support line, and then we can sell it from there. So there's a couple of options going on with the Aussie dollar. There's no more data coming out in the Asia session, so this is a London Open trade. I wouldn't touch this until we get to London Open. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the Euro Aussie, another pair that's really just out of control to the upside. And, I'm just not going to play this. I'm bearish on this pair. I want to sell this, so I want this to come back down, break support, retest it, and we can take this. I didn't try to take profit because I don't know what this pair is going to. When this pair gets in a move, it doesn't like to stop. And this pair is really aggressive at the moment. So we're just going to have to wait and see how this works out. Not liking this at all, my friends. Maybe tomorrow I'll put a daily chart up and we'll take a look at a daily chart and see if we can figure out what's going on with this pair. Pretty slow price action wise the last 24 hours, and hopefully we'll get some kind of movement. This is Euro Yen. I'm bearish on this, so this is a great trade right here. Just let this break this trend line and sell this. Break of the trend line, retest 125.55. Sell it We'll get out at the S2 reversal pivot point at 125.01. It's a nice 50 pip trade for you. We don't have a lot of price action left of the chart, so if this wants to go down, I think it has a really good opportunity to do that right now. So keep an eye on that. I would wait for the London Open. I wouldn't do anything here in Asia unless it's really obvious. But if not, I would wait for London Open to enter into this trade. But out of all the trades, I think this Euro-Yen is probably our best shot. The New Zealand sort of took off early this morning. They did have data earlier today, and I didn't see the data, to be honest, but the numbers came out. But apparently it wasn't good because we've got this break into the downside. But this is an entry here. I mean, let this break the support area and let's get in this. I'd like to see a pullback back up towards the daily pivot point as close to that 67.11 area, 6,700, and let's re-enter this. I don't want to be chasing these two red candles, though. I'm not into chasing price. So I'm going to wait, and we'll see what happens in the next 4 or 5 hours before the London Open, and we'll take it from there. All right, traders, that wraps up our 6 currency pairs. Not a lot going on, traders. Be very careful. You know what? Take the next 4 days off. I mean, that's my suggestion. Don't be trading in this market. It's really, really unpredictable. And like I said, tomorrow is a huge holiday in the U.S., so we have no U.S. markets tomorrow. So it's a good time to take a break. And then we got heavy going after that. All right, traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, I'd like to thank you for joining me today. And please come visit our website at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. All right, traders, have a great one. And always, as I say, remember to trade smart and not hard. See you in about 24 hours. Take care, traders. Bye-bye.